morning, good afternoon, good evening. Just fade the music out. Oh, yeah. I have been excited to get back to this to see what happens for the rest of this playthrough. I don't know how many hours this game actually goes for. You can imagine something like this. Let's go to this screen. You could imagine something like a game like this, maybe 10 to 15 hours in a story mode. I just don't know. It's like, when you think about it, that's a lot of voice acting. 10 to 15 hours worth of voice acting. But who knows, maybe it's even longer. I haven't even looked to see how long it is. Anyway, it's good to be back in the captain's uniform with the crew. And as we kick off, we left it here on this cliffhanger where we'd locked up our partner, or our girlfriend or whatever, and she wasn't happy with us, and now we're coming face to face. All right, so I guess without further diddly-do, we've got to get into this. Now I did try, I wanted to set, sorry, I was just trying to listen. I wanted to set the latency mode to really low latency, ultra low latency, so you guys could vote in real time, but with the, apparently with running at 2K graphics, I'm not allowed to. Just, YouTube wouldn't let me, so unfortunately I couldn't do that. I apologize. So it's in low latency mode, which is like a little bit of a delay. Let's see how we go. Hello Amy, yes, and hello everyone else. Time for some Ractogino. I've got the cleaners coming this morning too. They'll probably be the cleaners will probably rock up, and if I have to go talk to them, they'll be like, "Why are you wearing tracksuit pants and track pants and a Star Trek captain's shirt?" And I'll be like, "Don't worry about it."
She said anything?
Alright, well don't use your words then. Oh, there's our other friend.
Miranda won't be in here for long. Just gotta sort this all out.
I'm excited to see where this goes today. I've been itchy, I can't wait. Here we go.
If there was a chance between you two, I think you've blown it out the airlock. Hope you're happy. Miranda doesn't deserve this. We're supposed to be her friends.
I'm not happy she's in here. Not Miranda. The way she was acting. There's something going on with her.
Well, she's gonna have to answer for it here.
Yeah, well, Man, we can't do the right thing at all.
You were at the start of something good, and you throw it away like that. I never thought you'd turn on me like this.
I didn't throw it away. You turned on me.
I didn't turn on you. You brought this on yourself. Unless you have some kind of explanation.
You think I owe you an explanation?
Yes?
Starfleet and its never-ending search for answers.
Yeah, it runs deeper. Something runs deeper here.
Tried to find the other members of the security team that went to Hotari, but they're missing. We found their comm badges stashed in a Jeffries tube.
You better hurry up and find them. There's not much time left.
You're working with them?
You're working with them.
You have a keen mind, Carter. That's something I liked about you. But that won't be enough.
Welcome to the 24th century.
Marco, thanks for subscribing, friendo.
Neither did the other two that are missing.
None of them were scanned.
Which should not have happened.
That's when she changed. That's no coincidence. Is she contaminated? Ah, Amy, what do we do? Is she contaminated? That's when she changed. That's when she changed.
I knew something was wrong with her. She started acting strange when she got back from Hotari.
That would explain a lot.
We need to get more specific than that. I'll scan Petty Officer Maris and get some data to cut through all this speculation.
I think it's better if I do
Open up too.
I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea.
I can't believe this.
We're gonna need to go to bioscans, I think, aren't we? 4 chambers circulatory pump higher than average circulatory displacement is detected. Luckily, this thing doesn't have X-ray vision. That'd be quite awkward, wouldn't it? Anomalous synaptic frequencies detected. Beta wave and delta wave output outside established norms.
Data coming in. Come here for a second. Did you know?
Know what?
That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
What are you talking about?
It's right here on the tricorder.
But look at her.
Hold on. Then who is it?
From what I'm reading, she might look like Miranda. Walk and talk like her too.
We've been tricked.
Different brainwaves and even different DNA.
What?
Somehow,
It's a changeling.
the same person we left Starbase with. I'm going to feed this into the main computer and run some more analysis.
Commander, there's gotta be something we can do for her.
This is incredible. By some process we don't yet understand, Miranda's body is being rewritten. Her mind has been remapped to another personality, and her DNA is resequencing. I'm not sure the extent of it, but it appears to be pervasive. Someone has taken over and is bioforming her.
That's a crude way to describe it.
Bioforming.
This is a problem. A big one.
What are you? Where's Miranda? Who are you? 2. We're gonna go, where's Miranda?
What have you done with the real Miranda? Where is she?
You're looking at her. I'm Miranda, but so much more.
Uh-oh.
Don't let them get the storage drive!
Oh yeah, good one. Why don't you yell that out as you're going to shoot? Instead of doing a sneaky shot. Take that. Oh, punched by the missus.
Emo no texta.
Come again?
It's not in the universal translator.
Shoot her.
Who the hell are you?
We are the Scions of the Flame.
The what of the what?
Stop her!
They're getting away!
Shoot her!
I don't know if I should have shot her then.
Scions of the Flame? I don't like the sound of that.
Surely it was only set to stun, wasn't it?
You're never gonna believe this. The reason the Universal Translator didn't recognize that language is because it's only ever been read. It's the Takan language.
Holy moly. That really went south really quick, didn't it?
Get your filthy Hotari hands off me!
Security was no help at all.
Burn your planet to the ground, animals. Wait, no.
I would love to see what would happen if we sent her to sickbay. Miranda, that is.
Rise, brother. Rejoin the flame.
This can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find the more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together?
The spirits are
leaving them
inside the
out,
crystals.
They did something to him.
Secure the cartabulum.
Oh, crap. They figured out we're here.
It's the energy source.
Spread out. Search the vault. Go back through the mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Oh,
Time to go.
yep. Let's hop on the good foot and step on it. Use your phaser to take out enemy. Hold to aim and alternate to fire. I thought we knew that already. We are a good shot. Wow, nothing like straight in the deep end today, isn't it?
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
I feel like the music's
vehicle
gone really
is a
loud
lot
again.
tougher
Is the
than
music
that
too
vehicle.
loud for you, Amy? That's why I was top of my class. Yeah, because of my phaser shooting, you reckon? Enemies will shoot at you when you're out of cover. Sparks and smoke from your cover will indicate they're trying to line up a shot. Release that to duck in order to... So release your right mouse to duck into cover until the fire lets up. If you take damage 3 times, you will fail the mission. Mate, you just keep firing. It's a bit loud. Yeah, I'm going to turn it down a bit. I don't know what's happened from today to yesterday. I know they did give an update. Okay. I know they did do an update. We'll put that like to there. She got hit once, but we're okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna drill our way out. Sound effects too? Okay. Oh, I can do it while the thing's on. Yeah, that's a, yeah. It seems really loud today. I can actually turn it down just here as well. One sec. Let's go, let's just turn it all to about there. If the volume's too low, you have to let me know, Amy. If the speaking, I can reset the speaking volume as well. Okay, we'll put that up. We'll put sound effects down. We'll put dialogue volume up. We'll put sound effects down to like there. There. You know what? I'll put it like about there, and then we'll put that Like to there.
Hold on to something.
We'll see how that goes. That's as high as I can get the voiceover. Don't know why in like movies and games and stuff they always make the dialogue low and the music loud.
Oh no.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
If... Look at that. You can see the actual code they use for the image. So image ID equals is the actual code for that cover display. That's actually quite funny.
Shoot the one driving the machine.
I've got Hanky having a whinge because the cleaners are here. I can't aim that way. I can.
Tylus!
Man, they just keep coming out of the woodworks.
I'll get it working. I just need some time. Here we go.
Whoa, that was some pretty nifty action. Hung up on luggage. I'm just gonna fix this up, right? Just let me know if this helps with your voiceover stuff. Might just help you a little bit.
The lift. We're trapped.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come in.
Dara!
Are you all right?
I think so. It hurts.
Come on, Resolute. 2 to beam up. Alright, what are we doing here?
What are you doing?
Hold on to me.
What the? Whoa! It's gonna beam us up.
You, but there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
Ah, that was smart because it's drifting everything up.
Miranda was able to transport through the storm. There has to be some path through that we're not seeing.
Tetrametric radiation is saturating our sensors. There is too much interference to pick up the residual transporter signature.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation.
Over in Louise.
I can align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is connected.
Oh, it's not. You got to keep the mouse keeps wanting to go outside of the circle in case you're wondering here. In case you think I'm just drunk. I'm not.
Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration. There are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other. I need something to identify the commander's signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Rydek, we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to generate a high-energy event to help us...
High energy event. Got it. Tylus, are you still with me? I am. Good. I'm going to shoot my phaser at some dilithium to cause a piezoelectric rupture.
What? Why?
Signal flare. These crystals have to be pure enough. Bigger still. Come on. Damn it.
This is fun.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion.
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their biosigns now.
Oh, what? Clear the debris and select targets to transport. You must select all targets to advance. Use aim, use to clear debris, use to select targets.
I've got their biosigns isolated.
That didn't seem that hard.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference.
Ah, this thing again. Yes, I remember this. Right. I feel like they've just given me the same option as earlier.
Got a path.
It would have been good if they changed that little mini game up. Alright, balancing the power levels. Okay, it looks like I just have to keep them in all their zones. Use that to move your cursor to lock in place. The bar fills when the cursor is at the point when the distance between the waveforms is the greatest. The blue power bar at the bottom is added when each yellow bar is locked, and if the blue bar is full when you lock the third one, you will advance. Okay, let's try this. Right, come on. Ah! This is not that easy. Oh, it just won't go all the way to the edge, will it? Maybe try. I'm just gonna lock that there and see how we go. This is actually really hard. What if you just like take it to... We literally just have to get... Oh, I almost had it. Oh no! I thought I had it. There we go. Now we should be... The pattern gain. Come on, get the pattern gain up. Okay, come on. Oh, I had it. I'm just gonna wait for it to reset back to that, that wavelength has to come through one more time and we've got it. Come on, it's gonna cycle through shortly. Here it comes. Got it.
I've got a lock.
Energize.
Hey, how good's being the teleport chief? The transporter chief.
Petty Officer Diaz.
We're losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying.
Not again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think it's out this way. We have to have it, don't we? Come on. I had this before. Oh, almost. I'd be no good. We would have lost them. We would have easily lost them already. Did I set it this way, maybe? I swear I set it up this way, but it's changed, I think. And it was over here. Oh, no! Right. You reckon it's where the lines that... Yeah, like there. So, if I can get the lowest point... It's on this... I think it's on that wavelength there. But that's enough power anyway.
I got it. Oh, come on, come on.
Oh gosh, that was intense. Have some free dilithium while you're at it.
Yes!
Get her to sickbay.
Captain Solano and Ambassador Spock have just returned from Hotari.
Take a look at that.
Rydick, I need you on the bridge, now.
Take a look at that, see ya.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hotari.
Status report.
Their systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
They're preparing to fire.
We should hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander?
Hail them. You always hail first in Star
Maybe
Trek.
we can talk some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Elydians. They've powered down their weapons.
Odd. You sure about that, Mr. Amant?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship. Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
That's unexpected.
Don't trust them. Scan them again.
Commander Ermont, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
What's happening?
There's an energy dampening field coming from Tau.
Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
BB, back the truck up there, friendo.
Captain, the flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the Starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate. Contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you were about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you sided with the Hotari in the negotiation, but that does not matter now. My crew is going to die. Please, I beg of you.
What do we do, gang? What do we do?
Find our assistance. System failures are compounding around my ship.
Why would we help you? We can't risk our crew. How can we assist? Oh no, I don't know.
Under the circumstances, it will be dangerous for us to close distance and stage an evacuation.
Dangerous, but not impossible. Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
By my estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
3, yeah, I was tossed.
Be able to
I was torn.
The Lydians directly. If we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldi and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Jara, I need a senior officer in command of this. Take
Spock.
Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle and get it done.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar, you will be part of the rescue mission.
Is that
As will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldi, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
The pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldi to make it possible to beam the Illydians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
He picks us for all the jobs. He must like us. Poor little Lanky. He just wants to he just wants to see the cleaners out there.
We're going on the wrong mission.
What's that?
We're going to rescue the Illydians, the people that oppress the Hotari, when we should be going to rescue Miranda. This thing that's happened to Miranda is like the Trill symbiosis joining, only worse. And I've seen too many people I care about wiped away by some greater entity to stand by while the same thing happens to her. I wanted no part of it then, and I won't stand for it now. Their bodies stolen and used like puppets.
Neither will I.
It won't be easy. She's gonna fight us every step of the way. We've seen that.
Remember, it's not her that's fighting us.
I know. But right now, we've got other lives to save.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got the Greenhorn. We've got the lieutenant who's got some.
The away team is ready.
Is that the Greenhorn? And then the lieutenant who's a fan. She's a fan favorite of Rydek. And we've got the two POs that seem to be the only decent engineers on this ship. I think Petty Officer Diaz needs a promotion. Oh, hey, come here, buddy. Come here, kiddo. He's having a little sook because he can't see people. Hey, buddy.
Resolute to Shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
I tell you what, we haven't had in a while. We haven't had a shot of our medicine. I'm a little bit worried we're going to pass out at a really crucial moment. The ionic storm will fill your path with dangerous hazards. Green lightning will damage your shuttle. Taking damage 3 times will fail the mission. You can fly through the rings created by the storm if you pilot carefully. Where are you telling us to go that way? Okay. Am I supposed to go through the rings? I'm just going to do it anyway and just be careful. This is why I was top of my class. Alright. So it's either deal with the asteroids or deal with the storm. I'm just... Oh, okay, we're going to go this way anyway, apparently.
We are within range. Any closer will put the shuttlecraft at risk.
Yeah, that's what I hope. We haven't seen any more on that. I thought it would have been a main feature of it.
Preparing to transport the away team. Energizing.
Hanky's talking. He's talking to the people outside. It's like flying in Hogwarts. Yeah, through the rings. Why don't we just give them all masks? Why don't we just take, like, a crate of masks?
The ship's life support. It's almost completely drained.
And the other systems, too.
Oh, no.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
Let's go. Do it, do it, do it like something. Let's go. Let's hop on the good foot and step on it, people.
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
All right. Are you really gonna make me crouch here? Okay. Yeah, I thought you might be behind us, you little cheeky one. That was a good game, Amy. I really liked that Hogwarts game.
It's not working.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get them open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
You asked for our help.
Our intentions? Your leaders asked for our help.
And they sent you?
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Risky.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
Wow. What? Wow, okay. We've got those on Occupy Mars. Let's go set up the pattern enhancer array.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one. You get the others.
Okay. At this point, the game could just be literally a movie. I gotta be honest. Then this one. Although I did get stumped yesterday afternoon, and didn't I, on that last mission? That did stump me. Align each pattern enhancer. Hmm. Ah. Ah. I like when it doesn't tell me exactly what I need to do, so I have to figure it out. Makes it a little bit more of a puzzle. Here we go. Pattern enhancers activated.
The pattern enhancers are aligned and ready to go.
Not exactly what I would have said.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to Transporter Room 2. We are evacuating.
On the dob diddly abble.
We're live.
Here they come.
We should have just transported the crate of masks on there, shouldn't we?
Okay, coordinates. Beam status. Energizing controls.
Oh, here we go again.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you, Admiral.
The crew goes first, Arminta.
Sir.
I mean it.
You! Get on the platform already!
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The interface is in Elydian, but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport. Plot a path through the ionic interference.
Oh, okay. This is different. Is that a clear path through there?
Okay, just have to calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible output.
Okay, and opposites we want to go, so I'm thinking it'll be down this way when we get that big thing come through there. Try that. We'll get the most output gain from that high point there and the low point about to walk through now.
Even at this range, the interference is too much.
Hello, Johnny. How is it? How is Jamaica, friendo?
D, it's the shuttle. You're sitting
The
right in
pictures
thick
look
of it.
great.
I'm sending you specific coordinates for a clear signal path.
Have you guys had a Mai Tai on the beach yet? Any cocktails?
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
Yeah, how is it, Johnny? What are we doing here? Flying to that point. We are flying to that point. You're in your room now, just chilling for the. Is it what time is it in Jamaica? Here we go, Amy. Hogwarts again. Whoa.
We have to keep away from the lightning.
Oh, there's a bloody big boulder in the way. Can't do anything. I feel like we're gonna make it, gang. We're gonna make it. 5:45 p.m. All right. What time did you guys? Did you guys just get in today? Did you? And how long's the flight into Jamaica from Canada? They don't do daylight savings. Flying and texting. Okay. Don't text and fly.
We're almost there.
Oh, come on.
Melville to away team.
4 hours. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Is there any more? Surely there's got to be more
crew.
crew.
Group of Elydians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
Why does she look so concerned?
This is Resolute. We have the Olydians safely aboard.
We did it!
Oh.
I was so worried this wouldn't work.
Don't celebrate yet, cadet. I mean,
Don't
Lieutenant.
celebrate yet, Lieutenant. We've got a lot of people left to save. Right. Sorry. This is Commander Rydek. We're holding steady. Signal is good.
Oh,
Keep
she
'em
didn't
coming.
approve. Well, we're here to do a job. I've picked a lot of wrong decisions in this game. Like, not negative, not a lot of negative, just a lot of neutral ones. Well, I wish I hadn't. I wish I'd had my time again. Some of them.
Admiral, you're next.
I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over. For all your brave work.
You're welcome. Don't thank me yet.
You're very welcome, Admiral.
Does Starfleet let you wear another fleet's medal?
We will find out.
We're ready for transport.
Yeah, true.
Get
That's
the
right.
Admiral to safety.
Energize.
Oh, he's not gonna make it, is he? That was it.
Massive power surge!
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illydians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute.
Oh, no.
Or can I materialize them here?
We need a better position with the Resolute.
Here we go. Back to the Resolute. What's on tonight? What's for heading out for dinner at all, Johnny? Right, give me a little bit of up. Thanks. Bit of down, bit of up, bit of down, bit of up.
Come on, hold together.
Oh, come on, game. That threw that. You know what? I'm going to take my chances with the asteroids, I reckon. I can't. It's not letting me. No, that's not fair. Yeah, it's pushing me between the rings. Whoa! Come on, not long left now. We can do this. Oh, it's trying to get me to go through here, is it? Okay. Where the heck are we going? Right, we're here.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Do it.
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time.
I don't remember seeing that in the Starfleet manual.
Please! Finish the transport.
I have them. Transport complete. She is injured.
Thanks. Bloody Vulcan.
Lieutenant Bedrosian has been injured, but the last transport was successful.
Thanks, B.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power.
What would you guys have done?
No longer serve as the transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. The source of the storm is on this ship.
What would you guys have done? Saved our crew or saved the Viridians?
Right. That's a con energy source. If they call it the Cartabula, it's here.
Is that?
The intruders are preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There is an old Lydian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
This is an opportunity for us. We're on this ship. We can stay in the shadows, see where they're taking the Cartabula, and do something to stop them.
He approves.
You always wanted the chance to do something big.
That's all well and good, but if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
We are reading the warp engines powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
We do not have a way to evacuate you from the Zeldi. The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this ship.
That is very bold of you, Mr. Diaz.
Hey!
Live long and prosper.
Yeah, so what would you have done
down the corridor.
with the transport decision?
I'll guard the door. You just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help us with this map.
Hey, Stretch. I'm sure he approved of that.
As remote as you can.
They're almost here.
Where are we going? Mess hall, cargo bay, mess hall, bridge, crew quarters. Let's go cargo bay.
There, the aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, tough decision, and it's like you sign up the staff. You sign up the Starfleet. She already made the decision to do it. You know.
We're locked in. Order transport.
Let's go. Set it to remote transport.
Come on, Belle.
Oh, you idiot.
It's too late for him. Carter!
3 to transport.
Oh, Miranda.
Energize.
Holy moly. That took its toll, didn't it, that mission?
The Zeldi does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. I cannot track its trajectory. Our duty often calls for sacrifice. She knows it, and our people on the Zeldi know it.
Maybe she'll get
Contact
some.
the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back. Then tell them we'll need medical waiting for Lieutenant Bedrosian.
Yes, Commander.
She was our fan too. Oh, like you sign up for Starfleet, you know what you're getting yourself into sometimes. And she, like I said, she was telling them to do the transport. So I don't know why she was upset at us, because she told us to do. Yeah, I don't, that's sad. We've lost a fan. Oh, is everyone upset with us now?
your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Elydians from certain death. As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Duval will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
Lieutenant Bedrosian went above and beyond her duty. She deserves a commendation.
I'll see what I can do.
Commander Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Elydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you
Oh,
understand.
the captain is so cringe.
Excuse us?
Of course.
The captain, he's so cringeworthy. I wouldn't be surprised if he's working
getting our
for...
away team back.
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, the possible threat from the Hatari or Takan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves.
I don't. Starfleet need to know.
Control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you
No,
too.
Starfleet need to know. What do you guys think?
Mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. And I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse.
I'm going number 3 here. I don't care. I'm going number 3.
I'm sorry, Captain, but this isn't about you. The lives of everyone who wears a uniform are at stake.
I don't see it that way.
I don't care.
Already in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way.
I don't care if he doesn't
Any
approve.
update on our efforts to
Yeah.
trace the Zeldy's warp.
That's what I reckon, Amy.
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
Starfleet can help.
We should alert all stations to keep an eye out for that particular ship.
You're saying we should warn the entire galaxy?
I'm saying we do the math. Calculate their maximum speed against a given time interval. That gives us an expanding radius of where they might be at different periods of time. We alert the stations at each radius at regular intervals. It's casting a wide net, but it's at least worth a shot.
A sound approach.
The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
The decision
But
can
the
wait.
captain
We should
does
alert
have a point.
Starfleet.
Might be better to wait until we know more.
We shouldn't take any chances. We should at least alert Starfleet that our system was compromised.
I agree with Commander Rydek. We should let Starfleet decide how they want to handle it.
And essentially tell them this mission was a failure before it's even over? No. That's not how we're gonna do it. Not on my ship. I want to speak with the Hatari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Elydians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
But I just said there was a spirit in there.
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
Can we reverse the process?
Is there some way it could be reversed?
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out. So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Taconian takes control, the displacement of the host is irreversible. And the bioforming appears to be permanent. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust.
That's a good plan.
And trespassing on their territory.
Given the options, this might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability, and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
You're long overdue for a Duridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
Then we're gonna see, we're gonna see our blind friend, aren't we? Oh, no.
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Commander Rydek? Is that you?
Yeah.
I thought I heard your voice.
I'm right here.
Where?
Put your hand on her arm.
Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened. I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. So...
She's awesome, man.
I'm glad it was a success.
She's awesome.
And Dr. Duval tells me she can get me my sight pack.
That's even better.
Eventually.
She is Starfleet.
I just hope this isn't the end of my career.
Not as long as I'm in
Can't
charge.
be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming. But this is all I've ever wanted to do.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest.
All right.
And you have an infusion
We gained a bit of love back from her.
I'll check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, she's our friendo. She's a hero.
Aside from almost running out of Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I don't worry about. The captain, however...
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's
That's
desperate.
exactly what I was thinking, Amy.
Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. I was relieved you called him out on it. You've spent enough time with him now. Seen enough of how he runs this ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to...
Oh, no.
Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
Don't question my captain. I'm worried about him. I'm worried about him.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. Seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success. And I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
Good to know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear. I care about Solano. I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
Jara. Monitor your radium levels. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's a nasty scar.
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life.
Without us, you wouldn't have gone there in the first place.
Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
Aww. She's our friend.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept. That everything I thought I knew.
Now we know the truth.
Was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
I am coming around to that thinking as well.
Commander Rydek, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
Roger.
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Alright, here we go. Let's find out what they want. Stowaways. Right. I'm going to, after this little intro bit to this bit, I'm going to let Hank out. So I think the cleaners are gone.
They haven't found us yet.
Because I think wants to go outside. He's giving me the toilet noise.
We can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is going to catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Okay. These guys should stop here in a sec. I'm going to take Hank out. Back in a sec. So nice to see the place so clean downstairs too, which is good. Right. Yeah, so you're right. Hopefully she can get some Geordie LaForge lenses, but maybe her burn wasn't too bad in her eyes. She probably should have shut her eyes, turned her head away maybe to the right. She might have lost a bit of hearing, but... Alright, let's see what we've got in these crates.
For how uptight the Lydians are, that cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Alright, well,
Come on,
that's
Carter.
a bit,
We need to stick with
rude.
the tall guy.
Power cells. Lydians must supplement main system power with these. No time to look over here. I better follow Major Arminta. Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship.
So I wonder if...
Second, Miranda might have...
Did we just pick the right place to transport to? Like, off the bat, maybe?
Huh. The Lydian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup.
When the cleaners come and they do the floors and the bathrooms and everything.
Based on how this is reinforced, probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Better be careful.
I've got this natural cleaning product with eucalyptus oil in it. Oh, and it smells, I don't know if you've ever smelled eucalyptus oil. It's strong, but it just smells so clean and fresh. And the whole place just smells like that at the moment. It smells really good.
Airtight and climate controlled. Must be
Everything smells
cargo.
Everything smells clean. All right. Is that all of the questioning things checked?
Up there?
Hmm.
All right. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there.
Ah.
And there. There's several of them around the room.
Let's disable them.
We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
And the fact they would detect firing in there, wouldn't they? Quickly shoot 5s.
Got one. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Where is it? Go up on this rampy thing, see if we can see it. Oh, it's right there.
Here it comes.
Oh, just in time.
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. For all we know, she was trapped, watching it happen. Fighting it the whole time.
Yeah, I can't believe I shot her.
I did shoot at her when she was escaping. Maybe I deserved it.
And I wanted you to do it. To stop her from being taken from us again.
Okay.
I know it seems like we could never trust her again. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
There is no such thing as just one life. And she is not lost. This isn't calculus. You can't just break it down by the numbers.
And our crewmates were injured, killed, in the process of rescuing yours.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They've blocked out helm control, propulsion.
Of course they did.
They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
I can help.
Let us help.
Fine.
I am an engineer. You're just in a red shirt.
They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted in. The Zeldi. That's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space.
Wow.
A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to.
I doubt that.
And I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship.
Listen to Reason.
Don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Maybe it's Commander Data.
Put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Commander Data.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying. Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage.
ATP.
Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hatari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there?
We need to get to the ATP.
Itasca, are you still there?
Artillery turret platform.
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
We know.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
It's a trap, I reckon.
I gotta ask. Are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca.
Yeah.
You're going to have to trust me.
It's a trap.
I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
Trust goes both ways. We trust you. You trust us.
I'll go with that. Until you give me reason not to.
Back at you, Stretch.
I reckon it's a trap.
We'll make it to you undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
What do you think? Do you think it's a trap or not? I know Star Trek. It's a trap. And that's Star Wars, but yeah, it seemed to be too good to be true, didn't it?
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies.
Hello,
your
Lucas.
excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Elydians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference.
The Queen's been taken.
The Elydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region.
Have
Your
all been
presence here
taken.
is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
They never wanted the Federation involved. This was all just a ploy from the start.
We never needed the Federation involved. But we're so thankful that you've come.
That being said, the sooner you leave, the better.
The hell we will. What about my crew trapped aboard that ship?
Who's
Or
captain?
what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power?
Oh my
when
god.
in fact you have none.
This captain.
You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
We came at your request. To help solve the problem, not
You
create
came
one.
because I wanted to see the mighty Federation for myself. The greatest power in the galaxy. Needless to say, I was disappointed.
They never wanted our help. They were
Bring me that
setting us up
whip,
from the
man.
start. Commander Rydek saw what you did in those mines. How you bioformed innocent people against their will and turned them into Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You'll be held accountable. This is foolish. You don't scare us.
You won't get away with this. You'll be held accountable by the Federation.
I already have gotten away with it. And the Federation has no authority here. Not anymore.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every
It's
way,
the changelings again.
the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Seize them.
Seize them.
Get us out of here, now!
Everyone shoot fires.
Rydick to Rezo.
Shoot
Beam us
lasers.
out.
Shoot phasers. And all sorts of tasers. That was a quick... You think they would have been smart enough? They really wanted to trap
Done
us?
something like this before?
Like, set a dampening field up.
Close combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I'm glad we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life.
Thought he was
going to
say something else then.
She's more than just a comrade in arms.
Don't get your hopes up, we'll free her. Must be a good soldier.
That must mean she's a good soldier.
The very best.
I'm gonna try and
We
play
saved
his
your
side.
life. What does that make us?
We aren't out of danger yet. But once we have my
Yeah.
comrades, proper soldiers,
I'm gonna try and get his
we'll be able to
approval.
retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us.
Even though I think it's a trap, I'm gonna just stroke his ego for a bit. It's a trap! We're gonna be boxed in, you watch. They're not in there.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
We're gonna get trapped in there. Maybe not. Maybe I've got it all wrong. Oh, there they are down there.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
And that's a problem for when we meet them.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
I can track connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
I don't trust him still. Well, that troll's got some troll strength.
It's heavy.
You're not... You don't say. Okay, find consoles to deactivate the electricity. That would be a smart thing to do. I am so smart. SMRT. This story's getting really good. Like, really good. Can I just climb over the boxes? Okay. Okay, okay. More ladders. Snakes and ladders. This is the game called Snakes and Ladders. Hey. Wait, what's up there? Ah, right. Gotcha. We have to turn left here. And then hopefully there's a ladder. Which there is not. So we just ran over that bridge. This is the way we came from, was it not? Okay, so we need to get over there. Oh, you idiot ham. You idiot ham. Ah. All these years you thought it was a tricorder.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy. They're here. Get down!
All right, mate.
Given up on capture.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they are good.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this!
You. I like how the other chick calls him Stretch.
Go!
Hey, Stretch, come here. And he just does it. Oh, good shot. Classic maneuver. Objects with a spark over them will explode when shot. These explosive objects take out multiple enemies at once. Yeah, I get it. I've played games before there, champ.
Take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
Here I come to save the day. Oh, that's some sharp shooting there. Not a tricorder because it records stuff. But you thought it was a triquarter, did you? Like, then it's a quarter of the size.
Hold it back! We can't let him reach the stairs!
Tricorder for recording. Oh, give me a break. I can't see, but like the camera angle's really bad on that. Retry that. The camera angles are really bad. And I can't spin it. You're a casual Trekkie, that's okay. No, because it sounds like they're just saying tricorder. You're right. Not tricorder. Quarter. I don't know. As an Australian, it's hard to... Oh, come on. Down to one again.
Federation dog.
I hate sitting on that angle. I am... Like, I would be facing that direction where they're all coming from. Instead, for some reason, the game faces me the opposite direction to where they're coming from, which is kind of hard to see. Because I'm trying to look that way.
We can't let him reach the stairs!
I'm just gonna go nuts with this shooting. Alright.
Come on, hurry!
That was better. You just gotta nail him.
No! No! You can't just run in there.
You must live to fight.
So, we lost everyone and just got the lieutenant. Oh no, we got a couple of them. We got a couple of them.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
I know what it's like.
We've lost people too. I know it's not easy.
What makes it worse is that when we were in there, trapped, Hadri is the one who said that we had to live to fight. And we all agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Let's get there before they convert them.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs in the balance. How did it go?
Not well.
You look exhausted.
I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty rough.
Oh no. That's what I was afraid of. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Illidians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
They're all Takan.
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Illidians, everyone.
No.
Yes.
That can't be true.
It is.
I'm sorry.
I am too.
Where will I go? I can't go back.
We will save everyone. Don't worry. You're safe with us. Hotari is not lost.
Everything I've ever known is gone.
Hotari isn't lost yet. This is far from over. It will be your home again, I promise.
It's a big promise to make.
Thank you.
That's a mighty big promise to make.
With the Hotari.
Oh, come on.
Doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Oh.
Commander Rydick, we need you on the bridge immediately.
I can't believe she didn't approve that when we said you should, like, we made it such a big promise too.
Commander.
Ah, Geordie
Good to have
LaForge.
you back. You didn't opt for the ocular implants.
Maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
We've got an Elydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down
Yay.
on our position.
Or what was the Veskar? Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us. Commander?
Have you tried hailing them? Always try
Have you
hailing.
tried hailing them?
Try it.
Hailing the Elydian ship now. No response.
400 kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up. Phasers ready.
This is not gonna work.
It's incoming.
Lock phasers and open fire.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it, return fire. Everything we've got. Rydick, modulate the shield frequencies.
How
See if you
about
can
just
get
get
us
out of
any
there?
cover.
Commander,
I've got this. Just keep firing.
Randomized shield, modulate shield. Should have inverted the shield polarity, I reckon.
Have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another.
Invert.
There!
We've got incoming. How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
The captain's a dork.
He's out
Get
cold.
me that Spider-Man!
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
On screen.
Commander Rydick.
Nice chin.
Where's your captain?
We had to let him go.
Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
He had better things to do.
Don't take it personally, but he had better things to do than talk to you.
Did he? Well, perhaps he's busy repairing his pathetic little ship. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment, but I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first.
I know.
Resistance is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
We're worth more to you alive.
It's entirely possible you could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology, and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. You claimed I would be held accountable, and here I am. Hold me accountable.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
Uh-oh.
But of course, now you are entirely at my mercy.
It's Thanos. Yeah, that's what they need to do. Yeah, they need to go see the portal fella.
Decided to let you live.
It was in.
There's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive. Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful
You regret this.
as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
We appreciate your mercy.
And you rely on it.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we've
Hey,
got.
language. It's Star Trek.
Commander Rydek, you had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment? Given
He's a
our current
narcissistic
situation
fool.
and the losses we have suffered.
We need more knowledge. We're outmatched.
I think we don't know enough. We need more information.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3.
Amy.
Guardian of the Takan Empire. If
It's like-
anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, there was.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the
There was
Federation
Lucas.
Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the
Gosh.
Acer and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted
Did he say
zone for good reason.
Riker?
For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
Right now, we have no way of knowing where those two Elydian ships are, or where they're going. Another Taconian might be able to at least point us in the right direction.
Or we're the ones pointing him right toward his fellow Takan, making the problem worse.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will speak with the Council. They need to understand the magnitude of the situation. I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. Very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
This captain is a buffoon.
It takes a minimum of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship. So we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for... Take cover!
Everyone needs to be ready for take cover.
Now what?
Now shoot back.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local systems. We'll be shot getting there. I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
Why wouldn't we do a big tumble roll thingy?
Damn.
So no, yeah, no pressure, Amy.
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's
Did
this?
he say, I'm sorry, did you say fridge doors?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
Do it.
He'll never see it coming.
Yep.
Tosca, get
What,
ready
the
to
ceiling?
charge.
Charge?
Reversing gravity polarity. Now!
Ah, take that, fools.
Amazing.
Close it.
How do we get them down?
Shoot him. Didn't he get shot through the guts, that guy?
What are we gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
That'd be it. That'll be upside down.
I haven't decided yet.
We could just keep starting them.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
It may not be convenient, but we don't kill enemies who've surrendered.
Keeping prisoners is a luxury we don't have.
It's not a damn luxury.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly
We're Starfleet, friend, though. We're all the same.
Combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute. Crystals. They're all over this place.
Yep. It could be worth something. Let's try here first.
Look here. It's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display.
What do you mean?
We can use it to change
What gun?
course or alter speed.
Yeah, they are overcompensating with that gun a little bit. Oh, the captain's chair.
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
Hello, MGL. Hank's having a little nap on the bed. He's all curled up in his blankies at the moment. He's on my bed, but I'm actually washing the sheets at the moment, so...
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Hanky, so I'm watching the bed. I've got a cover on my mattress and then Hanky's little bed up there, and he's all curled and tucked up in. Quite cool here today.
Everything under control?
Yes. These Takan haven't made a move. Yet.
And what you're doing is working.
There's plenty more I can do.
Lucas, look for the parking brake.
It doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look for the handbrake. Alright. Let's go talk to our... We can't talk... Oh, we can. Talk to our mate.
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Maybe if you stood over there and spoke to Stretch instead of being on your phone. Ah, these people these days. On their phones all the time.
There are two interfaces on top of each other.
This...
I know.
This is not Illyrian programming.
You right, kiddo? He's alright. I should really tuck his blanket over him. It's quite cool in here today.
This console looks unaffected.
Sorry, gang. Whoa. Resume. No! Oh! I don't know why it does that. Sorry. We're gonna have to do this bit again. Sorry about that. If you hit enter and pause...
What are we gonna do with them?
And then go to resume, it backs you back to the main menu.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
That's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not
Yeah, so resume, please.
your army.
If you accidentally hit escape, it just backs you back to the menu.
Kill enemies who've surrendered.
Keeping prisoners is a luxury we don't have.
It's not a damn luxury.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute.
Yeah, so Lucas,
They're all over this place.
yeah, just quickly, apologies for that I just accidentally reset us back to that. We'll skip through this stuff, but yes.
It's navigational data.
Hank.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
Is the rash under his belly and under like the soft parts of his skin? Because that's where Hanks have always been, or between his paws, and it can be a grass allergy, or it can be a food allergy with them.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so it could be any of those things. So I actually have him on the vet when I went and saw them, because he did start to get a cut, and they get heat rashes easy. Staffies will get heat rashed because they're quite a thick, warm dog, and their skin under there doesn't have a lot of fur, so it's quite soft, right, underneath their belly and stuff. So they will rash up really easy under their undercarriage, I like to call it, between the armpits, chest, stomach, you know, legs and stuff. So with Hank, I've got a cream that I use sometimes if he gets really bad. Yeah, I never feed Hank anything to do with chicken. Chicken is the worst. Hank either has fish biscuit products, or so I use a product called Ivory Coat. That's the biscuits I use because they're non-allergenic biscuits for him. I also give him a single protein kangaroo food because it's the best protein to give dogs is kangaroo meat.
Everything under control?
Yes. These Takan haven't made a move. Yet.
And what you're doing is working.
And he's been pretty good since that.
There's plenty more I can do. But it doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
But he will get a heat rash though. If it gets too hot and he's been running around for ages at the park and stuff and whatever, he will get a bit of a heat rash.
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me.
Nothing you can do about that.
Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Maybe. I mean, there's kangaroos are not they're not exactly an extinct species, put it that way. They're actually they're like rabbits here in Australia where they overrun a lot of areas and they actually destroy a lot of farms and crops. There's so many kangaroos around. So I don't know what the import would be like to other countries.
Wherever we're going. If the Resolute can't catch up to us, we're in a whole different kind of trouble.
I've actually got to go get more of his roux meat today. There's a good one that it's a single protein kangaroo and sweet potato. So if you're out of that, things like just mashing up some sweet potato, you just cook the sweet potato in the microwave or whatever, or boil it, tip out the water and just mash it up, and then just have a little bit you scoop in with their biscuits is always good as well. Mixes it up for them.
Two interfaces on top of each other.
But veggies are always good.
This is not Lydian programming.
You got to be careful what vegetables you give them though, and like regular potato has to be cooked, but you don't give them too much potato.
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
Yeah, they would stink.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
Oh, that's cute, MGL. The socks to help protect the paws. Yeah, sometimes it depends on the seasons too. They will get
This console looks unaffected.
the grass that goes between their paws. If they're quite sensitive, then Hank gets it all the time, or he get it a lot too. Especially when they're growing through from from a puppy right through to about 3, because they're still growing. Staffies are slow growers. They will get rashes between their paws a lot. And it can be depending on the season. Generally, the changeover of a new season will cause them to rash up. Yeah, right, so.
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good.
And maybe get some socks like MGL had for his Doberman. That's so cute. And the other thing is, don't bath them in salt water if they get a rash. It will dry the skin out and make it worse. No salt water.
These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be active, just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Sock thief.
Tetrametric?
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
That's so cute.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
How do they use it?
So how do the Takan use this tech?
It's beyond me. What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
That's pretty cute.
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
Use the same Velcro to hold the socks up. Yeah, see how you go. Like, there are other meat alternatives. Like, the fish products are good. Like, I think Hank's biscuits at the moment are salmon and something biscuits. But yeah, I guess if no, just make sure as long as it's not chicken. But so if you're making sure it's not chicken, it should be right. Beef's always all right. Just yeah, I guess we're kind of lucky here with the Roo.
Engine's a red line, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
That much reactor output would drive us past the theoretical top speed of this ship. So how fast are we actually going?
Very fast.
We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
We can't let that happen.
Oh, that's good.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of. Even with the engines pushed as hard as they are, they wouldn't produce this speed.
Whether it's these crystals or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed. But somehow,
Used
it
to
hasn't
have
happened
heart.
yet.
I don't know what to go
Two
there.
sides of the same coin.
It's what?
Either way, we both want to stop the Zeldi.
Ah, yes. And we will find a way to do it.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power. That's everything. We got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you. I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. The weapon's supposed to be biocoded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
You can't control this ship with a disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Take that.
Let's talk.
Yeah, real roommate can be quite.
The Titan's communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack, making this so much worse than it already was.
Given the potential consequences, we should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic, and I doubt he does either.
I have Captain Riker for you.
Let's
Captain
not mention any of this
Riker.
shield business to Riker just yet. Put him through.
Huh?
Captain Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
My pleasure.
Sir.
I wish we were all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have?
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Residius 6.
Ah, yes. And now I remember.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job. Yours.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
And let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew, or the ship itself?
Oh, this old chestnut.
I'm going to say the
I'm
crew.
curious to hear what she says, though.
Ultimately, my responsibility is to the crew at large.
The needs of the many. You have been hanging around Ambassador Spock. But the truth is, it's a trick question. Every situation is different, and there are no easy answers. And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the prime directive, or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter at hand. When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step.
I like
The
Riker.
portal is full of bluster and bravado. but he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
Do you think he knows that the Takan have returned?
He didn't even know they were gone when we went there. But the moment the Enterprise dropped into orbit around Delphi Ardu 4, he downloaded the entirety of the ship's computer. So I'd expect the same when you get there.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this outpost, there has to have been research. Battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me, this isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, you need to tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
Were you equipped to meet Portal 6-3 all those years ago?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. And we have the benefit of your experience on our side.
Fair enough.
Ah, got you there, Riker.
There was a special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi Ardu system. I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space. Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route. Or Marcus Aurelius.
Anything else?
Machiavelli?
Your advice is well taken, Captain Riker. No matter what he throws at us, we'll stand up to this Takan Guardian.
I'm sure you will. Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the
No,
breach.
tell him.
Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested
They stole shield data. I'm saying it.
Serious. Which is why I'm asking.
I'm saying
One
it.
thing we know is that they stole Starfleet shield algorithms.
The shield algorithms? That could jeopardize every ship in the fleet.
We're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
This is as real as it gets, Solano. I have to talk to Starfleet Command now, so I think this conversation has come to an end. I really do hope you get Portal 6-3 and find those Takan before they
Sucked in, Solano.
Riker out.
He'll be mad at us.
I
You watch.
specifically said I wanted to keep this under wraps.
Yeah, and I said I didn't
I
want.
thought we had an understanding.
Right.
Now all of Starfleet will hear about this.
Riker's ship is at risk. They all are. I can't believe you would want to keep that from him.
That's one more thing I'll have to answer for. Now I have to think about the damage control of it all.
I need to use selfish own needs.
Computer status report. Get off my bridge!
It's the automated Federation warning. Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
Yeah, Riker's always been an intense character, even in the show, but Solano is an absolute mongo.
That was unpleasant.
Look at him.
Commander Irmont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans of the planet?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Where are you? Prep your way, team. We don't know.
Somebody give me some damn pictures of this. He is Jamison.
He's an enemy. So be ready for anything.
He is Jamison, 100%. Somebody give me some damn pictures of this entity. He's a criminal, I tell you.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
I liked you a lot better when you were Ryan Kapoor. A pain in the ass sometimes, but a stand-up guy when it counted.
You weren't friends with the one who gave up this body.
He didn't give it, you took it. And all the others.
My name is Zanud Losa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. I am but one of many. We who took a leap of faith across the bridge of time to be reborn in these bodies.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The Aphelion?
Only then will you understand the might of the Takan Empire. Reborn in this time. This is just a drop in an ocean of power you cannot even imagine.
And when you wake the Aphelion,
I went one.
What are you going to do with it?
Anything we want.
Come on! This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
It's coming alive.
He can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Not if they're just going to start it again.
So you believe him?
I'm not sure.
Why would you tell us all this?
I tell you because I value my own life. When my fellow Scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle will ensue. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death. There's a way to stop this ship for good, and he knows how. He just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We heard him. He'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a
Okay,
Starfleet ship.
there's going to be a question here. What do we
Protocol
do?
does not apply.
Do we hurt him or we don't hurt him?
Take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code
Break his
takes
arm.
precedence above all others.
I'm not gonna torture them.
I went one.
Not like this.
Yep.
There's gotta be something we can work with here.
Yep. I'm an engineer. We'll find a way. Pain. All the pain. No. We can... Travel speed. Engineering. Well, we'll go with engineering because that's what we are, right? We're engineers. Engine output. We'll analyze it, yeah?
Engine status. Right. The warp cores are still practically redlined. What's this?
This display shows the location of the Takan on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems. Sensors, propulsion, weapons. Doesn't seem to be working here.
This is weird.
Mm.
This area here?
Power generation. The warp cores.
It's deserted. Going this fast, it would be too dangerous to force a warp collapse by cracking one of the propulsion coils. That could rupture the hull, end up damaging the Cartabula in the process.
And
That risks tearing a hole in space.
We can't have that.
However they've supercharged the Zeldi, it still relies on existing systems.
They just amplify the output?
But the Takan have already interfaced with those systems. The controls will be no use. So we'd have to find a way to manually shut down the warp cores.
Might not be a manual shutdown as much as it'll be sabotage.
No one appears to be guarding it. I think I can get us there. But once we're in, do you really think you can cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask, but I'm coming around to it.
Usually I fix things.
Well, usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. But I'm sure I could figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
Oh.
This plan of
I
yours
think she
has one
likes us.
problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
Are they Klingons? They're just really Klingons.
Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I had almost hoped you'd made it off. And Nilly's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Well, I want to go 2 or 3 here. 2 or 3. Or 1. 1's not a bad one. I'm not going anywhere.
Believe me, I don't want to be here either. Well, looks like neither of us get our way.
But Carter, I am going to get my way.
Saucy.
I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Takan Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery. And a part of you would remain to experience the things
I'm going
I can
1.
show you.
I'm going 1.
Fight it. You're only gonna make things worse.
You have Miranda's voice, but you're not her. And you don't know me.
Of course I do. I remember... well, I remember everything. I remember us. So I'll just explain the reality of what you're up against. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this. Carter, we have a plan for you.
That camera angle is no good.
We don't want to have to destroy you.
You think there's some sort of compromise to be had here? After all you've done? The only end of this is when you surrender.
After all we've done? You can't think we'd give up now. We can continue this conversation in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help.
Remove the comm badge. Remove the back cover. They come apart pretty easy, don't they? Disable the transmitter.
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
Good job.
You've forgotten something. They know where we're going.
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
We've managed this far without doing it your way.
We are hardly in control of this situation.
You two forget you're on the same side? Come on!
Yeah.
Now let's move it.
Yeah. Team. Team. The last Guardian. This seems like a good idea for a quick bio break. And now we've got Geordie LaForge's
Our coordinates match the exact
cousin
location
with
where
us.
Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
He knows we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
We'll go to him. Right. Let's take a bio break. 1 second. Grab yourself a drink if you haven't. Grab yourself a bio break if you haven't. I'm going to do that right now. Right, what will make this game perfect at the end is if Sloane gets fired from Starfleet, decommissioned, sacked, dishonorably discharged. Sorry, I'm just getting set up. That's why I haven't switched the screen back yet. And Rydek gets promoted to captain, takes over the captaincy of the ship and the crew. We're a long way from that, though, I think. Why can't I get comfortable here? Very difficult to get comfortable here at the moment. Cold feet. And I don't mean because I'm about to get married. Okay. Right. Let us continue. Oh, come on. Alright, so where are we going here?
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
How you doing, Doc?
Commander, keeping an eye on those duridium levels? Good.
Green across the board.
Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
Yep. Green across the board. This thing here, what's this? Burn marks.
Burn marks.
The report mentioned phaser fire being redirected toward these strange crystals.
It also mentioned Portal calling down lightning bolts.
Better keep our guards up.
I feel sorry for our little friendo there, but she is a hero.
If I recall right, Geordie LaForge transported in here, hanging upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest. We've precious little data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit. Anything he didn't see himself is a total unknown.
We deal with unknowns all the time. Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
Yep, okay. Right, let's go.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
She needs some more dermal regeneration done on her face, I think. Bit unlucky. I just froze for a sec there. Sorry, gang.
Follow me.
We just had a little freeze there.
Ends here. Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
I disappeared.
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Aim. I don't know which part I'm aiming for, but fire.
Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
Aim. Shot. Aim for the crystal. Aim for the crystal.
An illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
On me, crew. Alright, gang. With me. Let's go. Let's jug it out. Left. Right. Left. This guy doesn't live in a very
Another dead end.
pretty looking place.
Or another illusion.
Like it could look a bit nicer.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Yeah, maybe don't just
Vault
shoot
to
any
Resurgence.
single one.
Beam Crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
She just told that dude to do it and he hurt himself.
I may be able to speed up the process. I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking. The Takan radiation is unusual, so I can't quite clear it all up, but I was able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's my honor.
Okay. Use your tricorder to find tetrametric crystals and shoot them with your phaser. Okay.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Commander!
Look at that.
That was easy.
Trust, but verify.
Indeed.
Yeah, good, smart.
We don't have any data about what's below the surface on Delphi Ardu 4. And I don't feel a particularly strong urge to find out.
Then that makes two of us. I wonder if this place was always so lifeless.
Aside from the breathable atmosphere, this is a remarkably inhospitable planet. Traces indicate there was once living flora, but it's been dead so long it's practically turned to stone.
From what Portal told Riker, it was an outpost to defend the far edge of the Takan Empire.
Well, it's not that now. Now, it's a grave.
It's a grave. Nope. Ah, looks like it's over there. Hey, I thought I went to this one. Okay, we'll give it a go, even though I thought it was meant to be green. Okay. Yeah, well, it can't be, okay, so... Are there any others here that can... Oh, maybe we'll talk to the... Doc?
There's something alive beyond this wall. Based on the data from the Enterprise's records, it must be Portal 6-3.
I'll figure out how to get us past it.
I know you will.
We're gonna be the captain. I'm the captain now. Alright, we've still got to do one more thing then by the looks of it. I don't know what the go is with this. Like, I can't scan it. It's just not letting me scan this. This crystal may be creating an illusion that can be dispelled with the phase 8. Maybe. We'll try a couple of others. Yeah, it's definitely telling it to scan here. You can hear that. Diddle-it. Yeah, see? Maybe we have to get closer, do we? I don't know if the game's bugged out again or not, if I'm missing something. Let's just try it back across the bridge. Maybe it's something to do back over here.
I assume you've noticed the bridge we crossed to get here is no longer tangible.
Ah, bit of a problem.
If logic prevails, there's a way to get it back by finding the right crystal to phaser. I'm getting some faint tetrametric readings from inside that mountain.
Then I'll head over there.
And I'll stay here, in case the bridge decides to come back.
One step forward, two steps back by the looks of this mission. What? We're gonna end up on our own here, aren't we? This the what? Oops, resume. I keep going to hit space for jump, but it's not a thing. Saucy.
Good.
Ah, there we go. We don't have to go all the way up there. That's not a thing, is it? Nope. Oh, you're off, Lucas. Okay, mate. Thanks for hanging out today again. Stay safe, friendo. We're just going to be saving the day here if you choose to come back. Okay, we'd love to have you back on the ship. Oh, that looks like a glowy one up there. It's got to be the one that's up the hill. Is that showing me like particles where I need to go and look? Oh, yeah, you need to try and get some sleep. Yeah, understandable. Can we get up there? It is literally one step forward, two steps back in this game. I think to get up there, I've got to go back up this way. And there was something I had to check. Oh, wait, no, there's a gap here, is there? Ah.
Tetrametric. Better go see what's different.
Whoa, okay. You should try quarter to find the last crystal. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a little bit tougher. Or is that it there? Look with your tricorder from the open balcony. There may be a crystal on the far peak of the phaser. I don't understand why I'm the only one that's doing this. Like, why is no one helping me? Have I just got to maybe take a lucky shot? Yep, that's not it. Okay, it must be down that way where I can't. Has to be. It's saying stand on the balcony. I wouldn't really call it a balcony, but okay. Can I climb up there? I can't climb up there. Look with your tricorder from the open balcony. Stop calling it an open balcony. We're at a rock chasm. There may be a crystal far off. On a far off peak, you can use phaser on. You keep calling it a balcony, but it's not exactly a balcony, is it, friend? It's that gotta be that one down there. On the far peak. Yeah, I know. I get that. But nothing is coming up, so like that one over there. Why didn't I see that beforehand? Hooray! Good job, MGL.
Way's clear. Good work, Commander.
We'll make sure it's safe.
I don't think they needed to put on the balcony. I'm not on a balcony. I'm on a ledge. Stand on a ledge. Oh, I'm not on a balcony. They're probably the most frustrating puzzles out of this game. They're not even puzzles, they're just frustrations because the game's like... It words stuff really weirdly. Throws me off. We have life.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No. Not a match.
Oh, come on, where is this dude?
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Shoot it.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Duval to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
Stand by for my orders. 3, 2, 1. Fire, everyone! Oh. Oh, there we go.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
The plants.
It's all an illusion. It's only the beginning.
Barbarians.
It's him.
How dare you disturb me?
Nice
I
hair.
hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place. Fortunately for you, that time has passed.
The old slow walk.
6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. We've come a long way to meet you.
Guardian? I am guardian of nothing. The Takan no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
I'm surprised you don't know. With your powers, can't you learn anything?
I can. But You should mind your words.
The Resolute's database is being accessed.
The Takan have returned? After so long, how could they? Explain. Now.
Draconian technology made it possible. To enable the transfer of consciousness from one being to another after physical death. We call it bioforming. A group of Draconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame used it to reawaken after hundreds of millennia.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Takan. They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Takan immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these Scions.
There is a war looming that could engulf the Quadrant. We want you to help us bring about peace before it gets to that point.
Peace always comes at a cost.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These Scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
I will speak with you alone.
Whoa, that was in your face. That was in your face. Oh, this place is cool.
Where's my team?
They're safe where we left them. That the Scions have stolen the Cartabula is deeply concerning. And to be honest, I'd rather speak with you alone, John Rydick. Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Takan. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss. The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
But I'm not alone in the Federation. I'm a part of something larger, just like your Takan Empire was.
We are not the same.
Well, I'm right though. Don't you think? I have the Federation. Federation is my family, even though my planet is dying.
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this Federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong? And submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
The only reason any of my people are still alive, why I am still alive, is because the Federation helped us. We would have been extinct decades ago without the Duridium the Federation gave us. If anything, I owe them gratitude. You told Riker you
you like that.
needed. You're needed now. We need you.
As much as it pains me to learn the Cartabula has fallen into the hands of the Scions, my services are not up for offer.
Ah, come on, bro. Stop flashing away. Just talk straight-laced with me here. Oh, there's the symbol. Look, there's the symbol up there.
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Takan Empire. I left behind everything I know. And now you want me to turn against my own people.
No.
The betrayal of my oath. And everything I vowed to protect.
These aren't the Takan you knew. They're a facsimile. They're imposters. and they tarnish the Takan name.
We've faced these questions in my time as well. What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Takan plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Takonian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given...
Karen disappeared for a reason. We won't just roll over. We knew bioforming was wrong. You knew bioforming is wrong.
You told me your people didn't use bioforming. That's because you knew it was wrong. Wrong to employ on an individual basis, and surely wrong on a galactic scale.
Yep.
You are correct. The Takan did not use bioforming on a large scale. That the way these scions are using it would not have been accepted when the Empire still stood.
That's right. Everyone has an empire these days.
I'm curious to see these scions masquerading as true Takan. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Takan.
Yes.
To understand their true intentions. For better or worse.
As is your right.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return now.
I think we did pretty good then. Yeah, and we got the green. We got 2 greens and a neutral.
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
We assumed the worst.
She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
Like how he just waltzes through these.
Do you have any equipment or tools?
Whoa.
This is all I need.
Wow. The gauntlet of wisdom.
+1. Ready to beam up.
That's a pretty sick looking glove though. That was actually pretty cool. I'm suitably impressed by that. Oh, Amy, you were right. We went and saw the Portal Man. The Portal Man, the Portal Man. Everyone come down to the Portal Man. The overload incident. Oh, no.
That's interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, we can still operate.
Makes this more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
Where are the engine schematics? Power flow routing charts.
Infinity Gauntlet.
Not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
We understand how to operate it under normal conditions, but not the intricacies.
I'll go
You're in
too.
good hands. We can do this.
I trust that you can.
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
Look at us little engineers compared to these stretchers. Oh, we're taking a right turn, take a sharp up the stairs.
What are we dealing with?
Switch to... I don't think we need bioscans, do we? No. Okay, there we go.
Really hot. Makes sense, since they've been producing at max output since we left Hotari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before a catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Yeah, let's just heat it up. Just use your phasers. That's what I've been doing with everything else. Phaser it. When in doubt, phaser out.
Whatever we do, we need to make sure the Takan can't undo it.
So we need a way to permanently disable the reactors that won't destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
You think what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection. So the question is, how do we make it happen?
You just hit the eject button. Eject. Let's start on the left here. Safety protocols.
The safety protocols don't look much different from the Resolute. Breach protection. Reduce output, command override. Cease matter, antimatter flow, command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer control.
Even command functions can't override one of the most crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good. Like we saw on the bridge, all 4 warp cores are operating at full capacity.
Excuse me. Coolant.
The reactor coolant system is operating at emergency containment levels.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent. Looks like if sensors show a core is about to rupture, the computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
And it will trigger the ejection. Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
Okay.
I'll take the one next to it.
Like an orange.
The second you two start dumping cores, the Takan will know we're here.
Yep. Too late though.
We'll be vulnerable. Stuck in one place while you work.
We will have to make a stand.
Start thinking about an escape plan. I have a feeling we're gonna need one.
We'll barricade the door. Work quickly.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what we were trying to do before you stopped us, but okay. Stop stopping me, man! Which one are we working on? Is ooh. Okay. Oh, I just had a really weird sounding crackle and freeze then in the system. So I hope you guys are still good. You can hear me okay. Are we supposed to be just helping her?
We might not have
okay,
our
here we go.
tools, but our phasers can do this in a pinch.
Pinch it up. Pinchy.
We better get this right. If we foul it up and this whole thing goes boom...
There goes the galaxy.
Don't know how much damage that Cartabula will do if we accidentally crack it open.
Listen, the best way to make sure something goes wrong is to stress. Keep your mind on the job. We'll be okay.
Yeah, we will. It's not a Starfleet warp core, but the coolant
Okay,
regulator
thanks,
has to be
MGL.
in here somewhere.
Oh man, this is not as easy as you think trying to keep this in here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do circle work to keep it in. Hey.
Time to heat things up.
Oh, that might do it.
Warning. Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Okay, now they're definitely gonna know we're down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Just one more to go.
They're here.
Let's go.
Through the door. We don't have much time.
Get your lightsabers. Oh, wrong game. Phasers, the ultimate utility knight. I know, I can't wait till we get phasers in life. I'll have mine on stun all the time. I might give myself a little stun just to see how it works. Oh, you did not get me. I'm trying my old trick. Get him! Shoot him!
Go! Finish!
I'll need a ute for my circle word. Yeah, I think we're the only ones that understand the word ute in here. Ute is a pickup truck in Australia. Short for utility vehicular.
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
No!
I'll cover you.
What? No!
Get the warp core done, or we're all dead.
Do it, Trill! Oh, come on. Oh, take a hit to the leg.
Just about.
Get up.
Shoot!
I'm trying.
Warp core output at critical
Yes!
level. Ejecting core. Warp drive disengaged. You did it.
Let's go, let's go.
You got another way out of here?
I think so.
Oh, come on, you two.
Itasca, can you climb?
Oh, ouch, that doesn't look so good. Get some
I'll
maggots.
see you on the parade grounds of Sorella, my friend.
No! Come on! I don't know what that means, but okay. For the Empire. Oh, good punch.
Red alert! All crew to battle stations.
Let's go, Daddy-O.
You want me? I'm right here.
Oh, no.
Not you too.
Calm yourself, child. It will all be better soon.
We'll save it.
Wake up, Manka Umet.
We will save her.
Return to us. Rejoin the flame.
To reclaim what was lost.
Ah, drats.
We don't need to watch this.
I do. I want to remember every moment when I make them pay. But this isn't the end. I will avenge Itasca. Swear to me, you will join me in this.
We will save them.
How about we try to save her?
That's a dream.
As long as she's
There's still
alive,
hope.
her memories are still in there. There's still hope.
Hope is what you turn to when you have nothing left you can do. And there's still something I can do for Itasca. And I shall.
Okay, Blue Nose, just chill out there for a sec. Old Squidward here is taking it a bit far. Oh, this is getting good. He approved as well. This guy looks like the guy out of
There's so much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a portal, not a scientist, but I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your older starships. One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage.
The Resolute is primarily a research vessel, if that's what you mean. Not a warship.
Although she has been known to hold her own in a fight.
Against what?
Like it. Yeah, he looks like the Collector out of Guardians of the Galaxy and out of, you know, Marvel Universe.
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Takan Empire.
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary. Most lesser civilizations willingly join the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict. That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
As the Vulcans say, infinite diversity in infinite combinations.
Interesting. I'd be curious to meet one of these Vulcans.
I don't think you would. They're quite drab and dreary.
If you have, then so be it.
You
To
don't-
locate this
Amy.
scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind.
He's so literal.
Given this is merely a
Is this
research
Drax?
ship, I won't be able to find him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
See what I can do.
I can't promise anything, but let me see what I can do.
Just know, without it, I won't be able to help you.
This isn't gonna fly.
I'll see you on the bridge. Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to Portal 6,
Jamison.
Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
We are incredibly lucky that Portal has agreed to join us.
Your first officer makes a very persuasive argument.
So I've noticed. You spent
Hello, Zero.
600,000 years at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course.
No, you're not at the end yet.
But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists.
Oh, shut up. You're making this
Suggests
worse.
You weren't very successful.
You said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be
He is an
insulted.
idiot.
Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
And we do need your help. Absolutely. And we are grateful that you decided to come.
And your captain has an odd way of expressing
Yeah,
his
because he's a
gratitude.
dead set idiot.
I'm merely curious where your allegiances might lie.
No, you're...
And clearly it's with the Takan.
This guy
Yes,
should not be a captain.
You have found me out and exposed my true loyalties to the Takan, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and reputation and don't deserve to be called Takan. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. And you can stop wasting my time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me that's not what you promised. We're vulnerable enough as it is. And now we're supposed to give him access to everything? Ridiculous.
Captain, I know it's a risk, but right now it's our best shot at
I went
finding
for 3.
Galvin and that ship.
Now I understand your reluctance. I never imagined offering to help would be met with such ignorance. Bordering on incompetence.
I couldn't have put it better.
If you're not enjoying your visit to our ship, we'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your pathetic little rock.
Captain?
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the Scions pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego. I will not be leaving until they have been found.
Commander Rydek, a word.
Oh. I just want to knock this captain out. Oh, Zero.
And to think,
I can't wait to see some of the ideas. A million of them.
Years for this.
You realize that's supposed to be in an incredibly difficult position.
Just give him...
I was against seeking him out from the start. But now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane. And you somehow expect me to believe his allegiance is with us?
Yes.
You heard what he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
Went with
I
one.
might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point. He's a Takan, and he may be loyal to the Takan, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything they believe in. You heard what he said.
There's too much at stake to be wrong on this.
Oh my
We
god.
sought him out for a reason. To help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Elydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation.
No, what it means to
For
you.
me personally. I can't afford another screw-up.
Yeah, well, then shut your mouth.
Losing the
Like,
shield algorithms was bad enough. This could be the end of my career.
We'll take every precaution to make sure we get what we need.
I tried to take a bit of
I'll keep
middle
a
ground
close eye
there.
on him myself.
I appreciate that. I'm going to trust your instincts on this one.
Yeah.
I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes. Let me know if you find anything.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
What kind of modifications?
To find Taconian technology requires Taconian technology. If this Scion Gallivan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours.
Rockies.
The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may
Yeah,
take
I
a
wish we could stun him. The captain has...
How long
I
will it
found
take?
something. There you are.
What is it? Galvin?
Someone is using Taconian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know.
You should do it, Zero. You should definitely do it. That sounds great.
Rydek to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. You were right after all. That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer. You always have my back.
Your concerns
No
were valid.
apology necessary. Your concerns were valid.
Nonetheless, I should learn to trust your instincts, which were absolutely right. Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal. Whoever planted it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I can't wait to see it. I want to have a go on it, Zero.
Take care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvan for you.
Do it.
It's designed to interfere with all transmissions, or at least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
You're sure it's Taconian? It couldn't be something else causing the interference?
Nothing else operates on that frequency. I'm positive.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to find that ship.
I didn't mean to go for number 1 then. I actually wanted number 2. So I'm a bit...
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
Damn it. I did not want
There's a
to...
lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Well, that would be the warp core.
That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
Let's go this way. I have a feeling we're going to have to go down. Oh, what do we got here?
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Can I get down there? Can we not go down there? Yep. What's something else? I like the Scottish mainline idea, but I also like I really don't know much about Midland or West Coast. I really don't know much about them, to be honest. Well, can we have all 3 options? Is that an option? Is number 4 all of the above? Oh, it looks like it's... Wait. Did I just see it? Looks like it's out here. Can't sprint either.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
I can see these little particle flow things here. Ah.
Found it.
Oh, look at that.
Excuse me. Do you belong here? Commander Rydek. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes. You know, it means a lot that you remembered. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
Sorry, it's not something I can go into.
Right, of course. Forget I asked.
There is one thing you can help with. Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
Be discreet. I'll ask Chovik myself.
Thanks, but I'll talk to Commander Chovak about it.
Okay. Well, let me know if I can be of any help. Oh, I'll leave you alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duval finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylis?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
Our friend. No. Is she in on it?
Maybe Tylis saw something. Tylis, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
There's something happening. I may need your help. This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duval, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
That's Taconian technology. Does that mean there's a Scion on board? But Dr. Duval bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member. I've seen the logs. Should've been more thorough.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device.
Which would mean they've been with us this whole time. Watching, listening.
All the more reason why we have to find them.
It could be anyone.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit, I was around the Scions as much as anybody.
We don't have time for this.
We don't have time for this right now.
Okay. Then what do we do?
Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
Non-engineering personnel.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
That helps.
Duplicates.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
Now this is manageable.
Atari delegation.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari. Let's see who's left. No, this can't be right.
What?
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
The idiot.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi Ardu 4. Which would have been the perfect opportunity. And no one
would want him. I don't know why the Takan would... No one would want this idiot. But okay.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Takan want to bioform. People with authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Like Galvin? The Queen?
The captain of a Federation starship. What happened when Dr. Duval bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
Time to get that fourth pip out. We're about to take command.
Get this device to portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
I'll need it. I've found the device.
interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
Well, I wanted all three. I wanted all three, MG. Zero.
Sacred for the ancient Takan. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal.
We've frozen again.
Arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
One.
We have to somehow intercept him. How long till he arrives?
Oh, he's much too far ahead of us.
I think I want Scottish.
Before he does.
Right.
If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew, and it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone. Time is not on your side.
I'm fairly convinced they bioformed Captain Solano.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like him. That explains it. Bioform
no, I don't like him either.
Rare in the time of the Empire that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Proof of your claim is something you will have to produce yourself.
Then we have to bioscan him. I'll talk to Dr. Duvall.
Quite the claim. Told me you were worried about him. But that's it. The end of your career. Maybe your life.
Sorry, gang. There must be an internet problem at my place at the moment. Yeah, I think. Are you guys still there? I think there's the. One sec. Because they did say. They did say that they did say there was going to be internet outages this week, but they haven't specified an exact time. I'm just trying to find the message. We'll see how it goes. If it gets any worse, are you guys still there? No, I didn't pause it. Okay, let's just have a look here for a sec. So I kind of missed what she just said then, but if you guys can still hear me, I think we're good to go. What was the last thing she said? With your help, honestly, no. Yeah, don't they know I'm streaming? I'm gonna go. Absolutely, honestly, no. With your help. Good to go. Are you hearing things? Are you hearing things? What things are you hearing? I need to. What did she say? What was the last question before this happened? Was it absolutely, honestly, no, or with your help? Yeah, the internet cut out. That's what happened. Because I think they're doing upgrades to my internet around. They're doing upgrades to the NBN line around here, so the internet will be quicker. I don't know if we should be going. Should we jab the dock? Is that what... With your help?
I don't know if I would be on my own. But with your support, I'm sure we can do it.
Well, that smooth talking may come in handy.
All right. Okay.
We can't pull this
Thank
off
you, gang.
with just the two of us.
I went 3.
I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim, or this could all blow up in our faces.
Crap.
You better think long and hard about who you can trust.
The Bolian. I think we trust the Bolian.
Down to 1 reactor. I thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
Right. Maybe I can answer that. Can we crawl through here? No. Let me go all the way around then. Yeah, I'm hoping for next month after. I can't wait. New system, because I'll be running a dual PC system then, and the PC that we're currently on will literally become the editing PC and the one that does the streaming portion of it. And the new PC will just do all the heavy lifting of the gameplay. That's the plan anyway. Alright, what am I doing here?
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldy's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
Oh!
You're gonna blow this ship apart.
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Yeah.
Zeldy is still made by Lydian hands, despite all this Takan corruption. It will hold.
And we just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Oh. Get off your phone. Stop being on your phone.
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle, as I get older,
No way to know.
think about it more.
We only get one life to live. I'm not counting on anything coming after I close my eyes for the last time.
Then you may never understand this, but please try. My people have a special journey. When Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes. Death
See you,
is
Zero.
not the end for us.
Thanks for hanging. Thanks for
So,
dropping in.
Even if some part of
We'll see you next time.
remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't get them back? We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely.
Oh, that's sad.
So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister. Sounded like her. But wasn't.
I'm
You
at
should
one.
try to see her again. When all this is over. Maybe things have changed for her after you've been away for years.
I couldn't go back. Not now.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do?
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your
Aww, stretch.
as Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us?
You are many things.
I'll take you up on that.
Same here.
Ah, now something terrible is gonna happen.
Madness.
What is this place?
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it, just like the Zeldi.
Now there are two ships. Did this just get better or worse?
Worse.
Certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Aphelion. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm. It's back.
What? Oh, it's coming from their ship though, isn't it?
What happened?
Hold on. Scanning. Trimetric radiation is dropping. The Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Crikeys. Mutiny on the Resolute.
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong. In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
We're gonna choose that tomorrow. Ah, mutiny on the bridge. Who do we select, gang? I want you to think about it tonight. That's your homework, gang. That's your homework tonight. I'd like to hear your thoughts now, though. Should we go for the science officer, Bedrosian, the lieutenant who's got the Geordie LaForge, or the Bolian? I'm thinking we go for the Bolian. I think Ermot, his name is, the Bolian Ermot. And Westbrook, we don't go. It's either Bedrosian or Urbok. Cliffhanger, Amy. You know what's ironic? I just got an email this morning from the actual dev team saying they didn't have any keys for me, but they'll have one next week. And I was like, I've already started. This game is so good. The story is really compelling. I'm loving the characters. I'm loving the twists and turns. I'm loving trying to figure out where it's going. I love it because it's Star Trek and it feels like Star Trek, more importantly. And I love the fact that we saw William Riker today. So same time, same place tomorrow. No, Westbrook didn't get killed. He's the science officer that was a bit disgruntled at the start on the bridge. There's Westbrook. There's this blind girl, which is Bedrosian, and then there's Ermot, which is the Bolian. The Bolian guy that we met at the start, who's always been, he gave us the heads up, and he's always sort of been on our side. And I think I want to go with the Bolian. Thanks for joining me, gang. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same channel, and I think we'll be finishing this off tomorrow. So we'll finish this off tomorrow, and then we can crack on. I'm hoping back into some farming sim or something over the weekend. All right. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. Sorry about the interruptions today, but it is what it is. All right, gang.